Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Boyd RC, coming at you guys again with another positive. And listen, it is a new month, so you already know what time it is. It's time to get into my top 10 upcoming, most anticipated, most hyped sneakers. Basically, what I'm trying to say is whether it's for the toe or for the dough, these are going to be 10 shoes that you want to be looking out for in the month of September. And y'all already know me, I got to cheat a little bit on the list, so there will be a few honorable mentions. Now, just like you, I cannot see into the future, so there might be some shock drops, some releases that pop up later on in the month that I don't have on this list that are big, and that's what we got the Heater Hype for. A new Heater Hype just dropped on Sunday. We had another video drop yesterday, so if you're not caught up on the vids, make sure you do that, but just do it after you watch this one. As always, make sure you drop a like on this vid. We have to please the algorithm, guys. If you haven't already, finesse that bell and make sure you are subbed up. For this month, there are a lot of releases. I feel like there's over 30 different sneaker releases this month alone. There's more sneakers than there are days in this month. And a pretty big one that kind of surprising that should be coming later on at the tail end of the month, but we're gonna get to that. Sit back, relax, and let's get into the top 10 sneakers of September. First up at number 10, I have been known to slander this model just a little bit, but they have been doing a way better job giving these that OG treatment, and that is what they really needed. Blam, y'all see them right here at number 10. We have the Starfish, the orange, the shattered backboard Jordan 1 Low. Now these are actually gonna be dropping very soon on the 2nd. Retail is gonna be $130 for this pair, and I don't think resale is gonna be nothing too crazy, especially if the neutral gray 1 resale was not too crazy, which is again a good thing. That is a good thing that the resale is not gonna be high on these. I know there's a lot of people who maybe missed out on the shattered backboard 1 or the 2 or the chicken grease shattered backboard 3s, whichever the case may be, slight bars. This could be a good sub in for those shoes, and it's gonna be a lot cheaper for sure. Again, these are dropping on the 2nd on Nike sneakers. Good luck if you're going for them. I hope you can get that retail dub. Up next at number 9, we got part 2 of that undefeated 5-on-it pack, and this is gonna consist of a Dunk as well as an Air Force 1. Now these should be dropping on September 3rd via Undefeated. Now as far as a Nike sneakers release, there is no confirmed date yet. We did get both of the pack 1 later on in August, so I wouldn't be surprised if you miss them on Undefeated that you might have another chance at least on Nike sneakers later on in September. As y'all see right here again, you get a Dunk and a Force. The Force is definitely gonna be my favorite out of the two, with that gold and that navy blue, the white. I think there's like that kind of sail cream missile, sail swoosh on it as well. I like that. It's a clean look. The other pair is a lot more muted. It's an all over black suede. You got the perforated suede in the upper as well, and you have the icy blue sole. Honestly, could have done without the icy blue sole on the all black joints. Maybe a gum would have been better. Maybe even just a blacked out icy sole, or just like a smoke black sole or something like that. The icy blue on the all black, I would have rather something different on the bottom. But both of these, September 3rd, dropping very soon. Getting into the next one, a classic Jordan model, the Air Jordan 13 is dropping in this Obsidian colorway. And this is one we've known about for a little while. We are getting the official release on September 18th. Retail should still be that regular $190, regular degular. Y'all already know how it is. You know, with specific Jordan models like 13s, 4s, 3s for sure recently, I feel like they stepped it up as far as quality goes, and these Obsidians look really nice. The leather, the suede, it's the classic 13 this time in that Obsidian or that UNC colorway. So I'm assuming that these are gonna sell out just straight off the fact of Obsidian or UNC, whichever way it goes, and you know, people just love 13s. And I feel them on that for sure. So this one again, dropping September 18th, and we might be talking about these a little bit sooner than that later on the channel. At number 7, we have another collab. This time it's the Tokyo Fragment pair of Dunks. Now, as far as the Asia release date, it is September 5th, and I think that we're going to get a US release date somewhat later on in September. I think they might get these in Asia first, but there's no confirmation on that. As far as Asia goes, it is the 5th, so I'm assuming that later in September, like I said, we might get them joints. Just like the Beijing pair, you got black in another color. This time it's black and a darker blue. And you know, the Fragment Dunk, I've seen the Beijing pair, I think it's the black and purple joints in person. The quality was good on that pair. It was just a solid pair of Dunks in the sea of Dunks that we get, and all the colorways of the Dunks that we're going to continue to get This is a good colorway, and then you get a little bit of that extra fragment flex on it. You get the lightning bolts on the side. It's a little additive to it. So for number 7, nice, clean, low-key Fragment dunks, the Tokyo joints. That's on the 5th. At number 6, this one might surprise some of y'all, but I think it's one of the more solid new colorways of the 350, and they're doing a whole new pattern on these joints, and that is this MX Rock pair of Yeezy 350s. Y'all see them right here. I'm really digging this new pattern. Now, I believe in October, we're also going to be getting that MX Oat colorway. Now, I do like the Oat over the Rock, and I haven't caught the pair of 350s in a long time, and the Oat pair might get me to step out and actually try to get some Yeezy. But I'm not gonna front on them at all. That Rock pair is clean. I like the colorway, and it's just a dope Yeezy. What can I say? Now, as far as when these should be dropping, that's on September 18th, and I still do think the retail is gonna be $220 with that new pattern. Now, at numero 5, we have another collab on the way. This time is between Social Status and Nike, and this is the free lunch pack of dunks. Now, you got 2 colorways, one of which is the chocolate milk and the other which is the strawberry milk. Now you see where the free lunch name comes from. Now, I had these at number 5, kind of, I mean, it's in the middle, but kind of high on the list, because when I looked at them a little bit more along with the storytelling that goes along with the shoe, I mean, the details are there. Like, the tongue tab is like a ticket. The swoosh on them is like a jewel swoosh. Almost looks like it has like milk inside of it. The materials are, I mean, you can see the materials from the pics. Velvets, suedes, looks like a really, really soft nubuck. I feel like everything is just gonna work on both of these pairs. Now, I will say I have one problem with both of these shoes, and that is the cut. I don't really feel like I'm a big fan of the mid cut on the dunk. I would rather it be a low top than a mid, but I'm probably gonna wear these with long pants anyway, so it is what it is. Plus, my CPFM Blazers are kind of that same mid cut, and I dig those. So I feel like I'm not liking them in the pictures, but if I get a pair, put them on feet, throw on some socks, I'm be good to go. That's gotta be number 5, free lunch dunks. Remember, strawberry, the latter colorway, is gonna be dropping on the 18th. Them chocolate milk joints is dropping on the 4th very, very soon. Or it already passed, because you caught the video late. That's why you gotta finesse the bell. Getting into number 4, we actually got an update on these because there was a release date switch, and these are now dropping on the 14th. Y'all should already know that this shoe is gonna be on the list, and that is the Clot Sakai Nike LD Waffle. Kind of a long name, but you already know this is one of my favorite new models from Nike in the last few years. I've been digging what Sakai and Nike have been putting together. Now, this time you got Sakai, Clot, and Nike. If you had told me 2-3 years ago that we're going to be getting triple collabs like Travis Scott, Fragment, Jordan 1s, and all this other crazy stuff, I've been like, bro, you're bugging. But hey, that's the time we live in. It's 2021, and that's what happens. What do I really need to say about this pair? I like the colorway. I like the materials. It's a lot different than any of the other Sakai Waffle colorways that I already have, so I'm definitely going to be looking to grab these for sure. Okay. Now, before we get into the top 3, y'all know we got them honorable mentions. I'm gonna try to get through these pretty quickly. Now, first off, we have on the 6th, we have this glow green pair of Yeezy Slides. Now, in addition to that, we should be getting 2 restocks of the core joints, which is the brown, as well as the pure colorway, which is the tan ones, the other tan pair of Yeezy Slides. All 3 colorways of these will be selling out without a doubt, and that is what it is. Jumping back into the Jordan side of things, we actually have a brand new pair of 4s for the women out there, small feet gang, the ladies. Y'all let me know what y'all feeling about these, and this is the Shimmer Air Jordan 4. Now, these right here are gonna be dropping on the 3rd. A little bit of Diet Off-White vibes, but hey, again, I don't knock you because I'm not trying to spend over a rack for Off-White 4s or over 1.5K. Whatever crazy price they're going for, hey, it's cool, I'll pass. I would get my girl the shimmer joints. She can live with those. Another quick one on the 4th, we have the Bordeaux Air Jordan 6. I'm not mad at this colorway, but it just isn't as good as these bad boys right here, especially the 2011 pair of Bordeaux 7s. So this is gonna be a pass for me. I didn't cop them at all. I had the chance to cop them like yesterday, but I kind of just went ahead and passed. Definitely not a need sneaker release to me, but I am interested to see how they do when they do drop. Now, we do have another Yeezy Quantum on the way, the all black Onyx pair, and these should be dropping on September 10th. Regular retail, $220. The hype really isn't there for the Quantum. I don't think it's a bad shoe. I think it has its good colorways, and it has its really trash colorways. These black ones should be fine. I don't know if they're gonna sell out, but they should work. Of course, we got a few pairs of dunks, and on the second, we have the Georgetown lows. On the third, we have the Midnight Navy pair of highs. And then on the 7th, we're getting that red and white colorway. Them red and white joints are definitely gonna go. The other ones too, but I feel like it'll be a little bit more hype for the red and white pair. We also have the Oreo Air Jordan 5 now being called, I think it's like Midnight or something. I don't know, Moonlight 5s, something weird. The Oreo 5s are on the way. Those, like I said, are dropping on the 11th. I'm not super hyped for that. I didn't really think they needed to retro that sneaker, but it is cool to see it come back. Blam. Honorable mentions over. Let's get to the top 3. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we have the Sakai and Fragment LD Waffle. Y'all should already know this was gonna be on the list. And like I told y'all, if y'all haven't seen the latest videos, make sure y'all peep those if you want maybe a better look at this shoe possibly. Now, as far as the drop date for these right here, they will be dropping on the 8th, and I believe retail is $180. Gray, white, back on the Sakai LD Waffle, one of my favorite models. This one was a pretty easy cop for me. Now at number 2, this might be a surprise to some, maybe not a surprise to other, and that is on the 10th, we should be getting the Joe Fresh Goods pair of NBs, and this is the outside closed pair. This is another one just like the free lunch dunks. Good storytelling for sure. Quality of materials on the shoes is crazy. Colorway on these joints is crazy. And even the clothing that goes along with it, the New Balance Joe Fresh Goods outside closed stuff, a lot of it is fire. I haven't seen all of it, I feel like. So from what I've seen, all of it is fire. Okay, Cairo has joined us. It's amazing what you can do in between a jump cut. I had to go pick him up from daycare. Cairo, your cheeks are like glowing on this joint. I might have to turn my settings down. You're a little bit too light skinned for these settings. Are you getting down now? Okay, go ahead. Like I was saying, Joe Fresh Goods at number 2, super solid New Balance release, and I am for sure 1000% going for these bad boys right here. And to end it off at numero uno, we have one that could drop, could not drop. As of right now, it's just speculated to drop, and this is the brand new OffWhite Air Jordan 2. This shoe right here has a lot of people on either side of the fence. Some think they're dope, some that hate them. I look at this shoe and I do like it. It looks like a vintage sneaker that you can actually wear. Now, the supposed release date for these twos is on the 23rd of September. So these are gonna come later on in the month, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like we've been seeing them. We've seen the early pairs floating around. I feel like we're gonna get the info on these a lot sooner than we might think. This is one I'm definitely gonna. What are you doing? Are you gonna finish with me? Finish the video with me or no? No? Okay. For someone like me into like vintage clothing, even vintage shoes, if they do come around and still wearable, this to me, in my opinion, is a cop, and I'm definitely digging them. But this is just my list. I want y'all to let me know down below your top 3 shoes you're gonna be gunning for this month. And as always, I'm gonna try to give you as much luck as I can for you to get them retail dubs. Remember, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys are following me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is Bullet RC, by the way. Here, there, blah, 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 of course. Can you say Bullet RC? Say Bullet RC. Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. That's it. Time for me to dad. I'll catch you on the next one. Much love. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came